Undusted Letters from the Past is finally here. Hi guys, my name is Nikki and this is the Cozy Cove. I played the first 6 levels of Undusted. Check it out! Okay, Undusted Letters from the Past. I've been really excited for this game since I played the demo. I absolutely loved the demo. So, let's dive right in. When I think of my family home, the first things that come to mind are the glittering lake and the gently sloping hills. After walking through the bustling streets, over the hills, and along the lakeside, my house and its bright red roof soon came into view. I would chat with Mom and Dad as we passed through the front gate together, and the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. For someone like me who lacked courage, maybe all I needed was an excuse, no matter how small. The letter from my aunt was enough. Okay. Dear Adora, I love her name. Long time no see. How have you been? Are you doing all the things you've always wanted to do? It's been a while since I've heard from you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw each other was at Lily's funeral. I'm sorry to trouble you after all this time, but I can't find the necklace your mother gave me. I'm fairly certain that I left it at your house after one of my visits. I really thought I had lost it for good, you know? I know it's a bit of a hassle, but could you send it to me? It should be in the attic. That's where Lily and I spent most of our time together when I was over. Thank you. Love, your aunt. It's been a long time since I last came back. Should tidy up the place. I suppose now's the right time. For the time being, it's the least I can do. The key. Here it is. It's rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. All right. Ooh. I do have to clean that. Okay. Clean. And it's our first item to clean. Okay. How do I turn things? All right. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Got it. Zoom in. Hold right click and drag the mouse around to rotate the key. All right. Got it. Whoa. Okay, I didn't want to rotate it that way. Now it's crazy. All right, there we go. Hold the mouse wheel and drag the mouse around to move the key. Oh, okay. Click the mouse wheel button once to reset the key's position. Ooh. My bad. Okay. Select the tool on the left to clean the key. And we start to clean. Reach 40% cleaning progress. Oh, we're gonna hit 100, guys. We're cleaning everything to its fullest beautifulness. We leave nothing uncleaned, nothing dirty. Every single inch. I know it's done, but I'm not done. I'm glad the game's done. I'm not. Hints become available after cleaning items to a certain extent. Hold tab to view areas that need cleaning. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love that. I forgot about that. That looks really cool. It's very handy. Reach 99% cleaning progress. I want 100. Is 100 possible? I imagine it is, but... I don't know if there's anything still there or not. Kind of looks like there is. Definitely some gunk on the side. I'm so close. Where's the 100 inside, of course? Yeah, I remember. I was like, it's really in the grooves and stuff, you know? Where's that last... There it is. That last little piece. There we go. I love the hint system, too. I think that's really smart. I think it's a really clever way to do that. Just coughs. Okay. Memories beneath the dust. It says home on the key. Very cute. And the back was a little house. It's very cute. When was the last time this place was clean? There's so much dust that I can barely breathe. I need to go to the attic and find that necklace. Huh? Why is it locked? Now that I think of it, I've hardly ever been into the attic. Mom was always the one in charge of it. Oh well, I need to clean the rest of the house anyway. The attic key should eventually turn up. Oh my god, is that the end game? The attic? Oh jeez. I was like, oh, we're getting something quick. Nope. Where should I even start? All right. The house key. It hasn't been used in a long time. Whoa. Oh, okay. That house looks like it hasn't been in like 20 to 40 years, not like a few years. That's crazy. After being neglected for so long, the house was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mask to breathe normally. Damn. I opened a window and started clearing out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture, and Dad handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again. The sounds of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad's humming. While cleaning the living room, I found a dust-covered photo frame on a shelf. Housed inside was our first family photo. Chapter 0 complete. Chapter 0. Tutorial complete. Check. Got it. Chapter 1. Once upon a time. A special photo. Clean the item. Alright. When we went to take our first family photo, Dad had made a peculiar suggestion. While it wasn't unusual for him to say or do something quirky, none of us saw it coming. Why don't we all wear animal costumes? What? It'll be Adora's first ever family photo, so let's make it a special and unforgettable experience. He pleaded like a giddy child, arms firmly wrapped around a large costume. Mom let out a deep sigh. Here we go again. That is too silly. It was massive. He really loved his jokes and pranks, a complete 180 from Mom. I keep hitting the left instead of right click to rotate it. I don't know why. I guess no toothbrush for this. It would take too long. Although, how am I going to get the little crevices? How am I going to get all that dust out of there? Persistence, I guess. I imagine this would be so much fun if this works with a touch screen, either on Steam Deck or on Switch. This would be so freaking amazing with a touch screen. Oh my gosh. I'll have to test it on my Steam Deck. We never ended up wearing costumes like he had wanted to. Aw. That's okay. It's still a really cute photo all the same. Because like doing this with mouse is okay, but I feel like this would be so much more satisfying with a touch screen. Why can't I get the edge? Hello? There we go. Slow. We got it. The music is so relaxing. Oh my god, this is such a zen game. Insane. I'm already in love. I mean, I already loved it from the demo, but like, it's just so zen. It's very calming. Did I get it all? No. Still just a little... I'm missing point... Look at this. Where the heck is it? Where's that point 10? Try and do it without the hint, but I don't see it. We will not wrap up until we find that last piece. Alright, where is it? Oh, it was right there. Oh shoot, wait, where'd it go? Right there, are you kidding me? There we go. Bunny ears, clear level 2. Bunny ears, I didn't even notice it when I cleaned it. So sweet. Forever. Honey, don't you think there's a reason why people take more traditional photos? Because they couldn't come up with anything creative. Wow. Are you serious? Can't we just take a normal picture? I feel like this would be me and Sky. Sky would be like, let's do something absolutely ridiculous, and I'd be like, can we please just take a damn picture? Please? I feel like that's absolutely our dynamic. But, Adora, look at this. What a cute cat. Oh, so you're only trying to talk Adora into your plan now. This definitely sounds like us as parents. This is what I picture for our future. Our very first family photo together. A seemingly ordinary picture with an amusing story behind it. I love that. That's so sweet. And so ensued a battle between an unstoppable father and an immovable mother. As always, Mom won, leaving Dad with his shoulders hunched in defeat. Oh no, the poor guy. Oh. While Mom was talking to the photographer, I snuck over to Dad and whispered, "Let's wear costumes next time." He only responded with a slight nod. When I looked at the photo afterwards, I saw that he had given me bunny ears. Mom noticed shortly afterwards and gave Dad a light rap on the head. But the sheer dad-like triumph on his face sent us all into a fit of laughter. Yeah, this sounds exactly like my relationship dynamic. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, our very first family photo together. Wait, I was reading it. Did I already read it? I don't even remember. Did I read it already? Yeah, with the music store. I already read it. Never mind. Oh, I like it. It says 100% perfect. And I get a little like stamp. I like that. That's cute. Okay. A fitting appearance. Clean the item. Okay. When I was young, Mom often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or attic alone. But the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it. Why does Adora sound like me? One day when Mom and Dad were out, I excitedly went into the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was just barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were many beautiful porcelain teacups, and I took out the one I thought was prettiest. Suddenly, the front door opened with a creak. Someone was back. Oh no, not the crash. Crash! It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hands. The sharp sound of shattering porcelain froze me in place. I heard Mom urgently calling my name. Once she came into the kitchen and saw what had happened, her face froze. Aww. I feel like it was half like really upset because of the teacup and half just relieved that her daughter wasn't injured. I want to believe that's what happened. Her face was so pale and stern. I had never seen her look like that before. I mean, you did break something that was hers, and you also disobeyed her rule, and you also could have gotten hurt. There's a lot to unpack there. We're gonna have to rotate soon. Getting everything I can see for now. At the bottom. I know the point of this is obviously for the toothbrush, but I'm kind of like, let's get as much as I can get first. You know, all the big surface area first. Just cleaning. Just cleaning the game. Cleaning the game? What am I saying? Just cleaning the cup. Or whatever's left of it. Didn't it break into more pieces than this? Oh, is it glued? Is that what I'm looking at? Oh, it was like glued back together. Oh, that's sweet. There's actually a Japanese art that, of course, I can't remember the name of now. And I can look it up later, but I'd butcher the name anyway, probably. So I don't want to say it. But there's a Japanese art of, like, broken porcelain and, like, fusing it back together with, is it gold? I don't remember. Fusing it back together. So, and it's actually an art form. So these things that were broken, either purposefully or even accidentally, are reused or repurposed. And it's actually really beautiful. It's weird because you wouldn't think it would be, because it's like, oh, but it was broken. And for most people, when something's broken, it's garbage. But no, it's beautiful. What's the symbol? It must have some kind of meaning. Yeah, see? I cannot remember the name now. But yeah. I remember when I learned about that, and I'm like, that's so strange, but it was so pretty, too. All right, I missed part of... I'm missing the edges here. All right, I think it might just be toothbrush time. Let's see. Just want to get anything else that's still under here, maybe. Okay. I think we're gonna have to trade over since we're at. Oh, we were almost at 90. Yeah. See now, big difference. All these crevices, all the cracks. Oops. This is definitely the kind of game that I would love for somebody, and I might recommend it, but this is definitely the kind of game I would love to see Mad Morph do his fall asleep to while I play videos, and I would love this game. Because I feel like this is like the perfect game for a fall asleep while I play this game. It's just already so calming as it is. And then it actually is a story too, so it's like, okay, it's story time, and then when you clean, it's quiet and relaxing. It's very nice. I'm missing something somewhere. 0.75%, really? Okay. Oh, a little less. Where is it? Where are you, I wonder? Let's see. Oh, look at all the tiny spots. How did I miss that many tiny spots? For shame, Nikki, for shame. Really hard to see without it lit up. That's crazy. Wait, where else? Really? This tiny itty bitty piece here, that broken part of the handle? Oh my goodness. Alright, shattered, clear level 3. I wonder how many levels there are. Mom. Oh, silence. Uh-oh. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Dora, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Yeah, like I said, she's more worried about her daughter. Oh, kids don't get that though. Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you, and I even broke one of the teacups. It's okay, Dora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. Aw, that's a good mommy. I love that. A porcelain teacup that is barely intact, one of Mom's most treasured possessions. After giving me a big hug, she started to carefully gather the shards of porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she had looked at the broken teacup. The next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. Oh, she tried. Then I returned the fragile teacup to its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom would feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, "This is much more fitting appearance." I didn't understand why, but her smile looked bitter. Ooh, bitter? Why bitter? Okay, I'm intrigued. What glows in the dark? Okay. I don't think ink glows in the dark. Mom loved writing with fountain pens. No matter how long the letter or document, whenever I asked if it was tiring to write so much by hand, she would always say, "It's difficult, but it's worth it." Mom had a routine before writing. First, she would sit at her desk with perfect posture, reminding me to sit up straight. Then she'd neatly lay out a fresh sheet of paper. Finally, she'd select one ink bottle from her collection and gracefully dip the nib of her exquisite fountain pen. I loved watching this process, so I used to quietly sit beside her whenever she took up her pen. Watching her fill empty sheets of paper with her handwriting imparted a special feeling I couldn't experience anywhere else. Alright, so now we're cleaning one of her ink bottles, it looks like. Or ink wells, excuse me. There's a word for it, I'm sorry. I always forget that. She had so many ink wells, sometimes I'd spend half a day just looking at them all. I don't think she used this one very often. I wonder why. Oop, it would help if I grabbed the sponge. I'm like, it's not clean because there's definitely ink on it still, but I guess it's clean for what they're looking for, like the dirt or the dust or rust or whatever the heck is on this thing. But it's definitely still dirty with some ink, which is kind of cute. I like the little touch. It's not a brand new clean bottle, obviously. Can I not get this part with the sponge? Maybe not. Cleaning. I like the color, the blue. It's beautiful. It's truly a gorgeous blue. I can't imagine why her mom wouldn't use this more. Granted, I'm a, blue freak and I love everything that's blue, but like, this is beautiful. What the heck? What the heck, Adora Mom? What the heck, Mom? I still see a couple of tiny things that are like discolored. Very little. I think it's mostly at the top now, where I'm gonna need the toothbrush to get into the grooves of like the cork or something, you know what I mean? I think that's where it's gonna mostly be now. Or maybe even here on the label. Here, let me put that down. Before I use the hint, let's see if I can figure out where it would be. Oh, I found one spot, apparently. It went up. Alright, come on, 0.10%. Don't do this to me again. Where are you? Maybe in the grooves under here. Thought I got them all, though, yeah. Oh, this 0.10% is gonna be the death of me. I'm gonna need a hint for it. Oh, I got one of them somewhere. Oh, there it is. Look at that, we did it without hints. No help needed. Clean 4 objects, 100%, a shining star. Oh my god, we got 3 achievements on that level. Amazing. Love that. Adora. Only in the darkest of nights can you discover the star hidden within Lewis. That's a quote from Mom's favorite writer. Mm-hmm. Why is it written on here? Because it's a limited edition ink. Oh, that's why she didn't use it. That makes sense. Dad and I were still university students, so it took him a lot of hard work to buy it. Aw, that's so cute. I love that. But it looks new. Is it because you don't want to waste it? Adora, let me show you something. If you write with this ink and then turn off the lights, can you see the words glowing? The darker the room is, the brighter the ink shines. What? Oh, wow. To Adora, Lily, and Ash's beloved daughter, you need to eat a variety of foods to grow big and strong. But I hate carrots. Of all the ones to hate. If you become brave enough to finish your carrots, I'll give you a fountain pen as a present. Aw, that's cute. They seemed like they were so close. What the heck? That's so cute. A special ink that glows in the dark, a quote from a famous writer, is displayed on the label. It's really beautiful. I love that blue. It's gorgeous. I adored fountain pens, so it was an irresistible offer. Mom looked into my awestruck eyes and said, "Do you know why I love fountain pens? Because you could learn about someone through their handwriting." You don't want to learn about me through my handwriting, ma'am. Even if I wrote something without much thought behind it, I learned more about myself after reading those words. She gently closed the inkwell. For some reason after that day, I never saw her use a fountain pen again. Huh. I wonder what happened. Okay. We did it. Achieving happiness. Clean the item. Okay. Dad absolutely loved music. Whenever he could, he'd be humming or playing various instruments. He told me that he used to be in a children's choir and that he had joined a band during his university days. Whenever he returned home from work, he'd sing a little song he composed titled, "Dad Loves Coming Home." Mom would always warn him about disturbing the neighbors, but she could never mask her smile. Thanks to Dad, music enriched every dimension of our lives. Aw, that sounds like my dad. My dad loves music. He's the reason I love music. Why I want to be a singer. He introduced me to that whole world, and I love it. The first line always made me laugh. What was it again? You can't hold me back, I'm free. No one can ever stop me. Was that it? That's silly. That is silly. Is this just moss covered? Oh my god. Oh, it's playing music as I go over it. Oh my god, what a sweet little touch. I love that. Clearly like an instrument and it's making noise. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I think you guys are gonna get annoyed as I clean this, but that's very sweet. I love it. That's a beautiful touch. I also love the little turtle guy. He's so cute. Turtle's adorable. What the heck? Oh god, he's all dirty. Oh, there's more holes. Oh my god. I thought the bottom would be safe. It is not. We're definitely gonna need the toothbrush on this guy though. There's a lot of things we're not gonna hit with a sponge. But hey, 75% almost is not bad. There it goes. That's not bad for a sponge. Gotta clean the turtle butt. I love turtles. They're so cute. Oh, we can unlock hints. I don't think I'm gonna need the hint though. We'll see. There's so many little places that the dirt can hide, so I don't know if I'm gonna need a hint necessarily, because I feel like they're pretty obvious places. But we'll see. I've been wrong before. Alright. Let's switch. All of this, the little toe crevices. That was cute. The empty sound. All around the eye of the turtle even had a little bit of dirt. That was cute. It's the eye of the turtle. Oh, I missed. I saw it. They thought they were gonna get me on that one, but I saw it. I'm going real slow on this turtle. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss any of the spots. No, we're not wrapping up until we're done, my friend. And we're mighty close. We are mighty, mighty close. Hold on. See a little bit there. Very meticulously going over the entire turtle. Gotta go over the little face, little feet. I feel like it's right under like where the bottom meets the top shell or something. I don't know why. Or like where the tail is. Like somewhere here maybe. Oh, it's 0.07. There we go. I was like, it's 0.07. Oh, a little ditty. That's cute. Adora, I'm done. After my hit single, Dad Loves Coming Home, my newest release is Dad Loves the Weekend. Dad, you sure you're not a kid too? You got me. Since my secret's out, how about a song? Where'd I put my ocarina? Oh, it's a turtle ocarina. I don't know why that didn't occur to me sooner, but that's so funny. Dad, if you love music so much, why did you become an accountant? Music and accounting are completely different. That's a good question, Dora. You see, I love music, but it doesn't mean that I can't live without it. On the other hand, I get itchy if I don't work with numbers for even a single day. To achieve happiness, it's not about doing what you want. It's about doing what you can't live without. When you find something like that, you'll understand exactly how I feel. That's how I feel about music. That's how I feel about singing. A cute turtle-shaped ocarina. Dad often played his own songs on it. That is so freaking cute. I love that little turtle. Oh my god. So cute. Look at it. Look at the baby. Dad then started to joyfully play his ocarina. His face was that of a man who had everything he needed to be happy. I suddenly grew curious and asked, "Then what can't you live without?" He replied, "Lily and Adora. That's why I'm the happiest man in the world." Oh, come on. That's so sweet. He then declared that his next song would be named Dad is Super Duper Happy. Despite my laughter, I couldn't wait to hear the next release in his Dad series. I often found myself humming his songs and his words stayed with me. Would I also find something I couldn't live without? Don't we all in our own time? That was the first 5 levels of Undusted Letters from the Past. I am absolutely in love with this game and can't wait to learn more about Adora and her family. Make sure to check out Undusted on Steam right now or on Nintendo Switch on Thursday. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you all next time.